So, everybody's like, looking to see how it's going to go this weekend with Elon Musk at SNL. But some of us are even looking past that because something tells me, it's going to be a struggle fest this weekend because it seems like none of the people from the cast are really trying to cooperate with this dude. They want to see him fail miserably.
Good.
Buy them all Teslas. They'll change. But that's neither here nor there. But on May 22nd, Lil Nas X will be the musical guest on SNL.
Going down.
Just the musical guest? I hope he does some skits, too.
You know he will.
Some people don't. Some people don't.
But sometimes, especially, when they do, the little music videos and stuff in between and stuff like that, they be spiking the artists in there sometimes. So I know, Lil Nas X going to show up for that.
I heard he bringing the devil out.
That'll be ill.
Really?
Donald Trump?
Him too.
Donald Trump.
The devil, Donald Trump, and the same person, pretty much.
Yeah, sometimes Suge Knight. So it's going down May 22nd, so be sure you tap in on that situation. He says he's going to perform Montero as well as a new song.
Okay.
I wonder how that's going to go live. Will they dress Pete Davidson up as the devil and you get to mount him? How does this work?
That would be fly.
I don't even know.
New couple of
They're
legs.
going to bring John Lovitz back.
That would be
John
wild.
Lovitz was the devil.
Yep. See, for the SNL OGs, you know what time it is on that, so be
Yes,
on the lookout.
yes.
All right, one person who came close to meeting the devil yesterday was rapper Quando Rondo.
Well, that's not funny.
I know, but it was a hell of a segue, though. So this weekend, a member of his entourage was wounded. And sources say that the shooting occurred at 3:20 a.m. on Sunday, in Blackshear, Georgia. Quando and his crew was in a parking lot off the highway, and they had just left the nightclub where he performed at, and he made a stop at a convenience store. So cops believe the shooter opened fire from across the road on the highway, and Quando wasn't harmed, but somebody from his crew was shot in the hand, taken to a local hospital for treatment. Now, the Georgia Bureau of Investigations is trying to see what's going on. Now, for those who don't know why someone would shoot at Quando Rondo, him and his crew were involved in that situation that led to King Von no longer being here. And, he's just kind of just out and about, just, saying things here and there to kind of keep the fire stoked, which is kind of like, yo,
Which
man.
he said they weren't beefing, so I'm confused.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, you got to kind of fly low and just yo, man, there's some people who are still big upset over that happening.
He was I'm not going to say hiding, but he's been low for a while. And then he did his first show the other day, and they said fans were scared to show up. And then he was at a gas station, but by himself, just outside, nothing happened. And they were like, Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, it's me.
Yeah, you can't be caught slipping like that, especially during times of war, man. I mean, if you look historically, during time, right? When Biggie went to L.A., even though Biggie's I had nothing to do with that. Sometimes you just got to know to win, when to play low.
Back.
Yeah, and say the right apologies to the right people. Even if maybe in your heart of hearts you maybe don't mean it, but the goal is to stay alive,
That
right?
apology ain't bringing back King Von.
Not at all, man. So come on, man. We got to move better, people. We don't want to have another RIP and another live stream funeral with Jungle speaking. Just saying.
Please.
Last but not least, let's talk about Pop Smoke.
From 0 Day.
Upbeat stuff.
Okay.
So Pop Smoke's manager and producer Rico Beats hints that a new album is coming sooner than you think.
Oh, wow.
Because, Pop Smoke lived in the studio, and if you followed his IG, you would see him in the studio previewing stuff and,
Nice.
working things out. So you're like, where these songs at? Because a lot of the stuff didn't make it on the last album that came out. So they don't exactly know when he going to drop it, but it's coming soon. But his, last album, the posthumous joint, Shoot for the Stars and Aim for the Moon, has been on the Billboard 200 since it's been out, and it's been on the chart for 42 weeks. So big shout out to Pop Smoke,
If
man.
he was alive, man, that thing would have been number one.
Yeah, and he would have probably been in another movie, because I don't know if y'all got a chance to see Boogie, but he really did his thing in that movie, man.
He got busy in
He
that.
was dope.
Yep. Shout out to Eddie Huang and everybody involved.
We are the Morning Hustle.